Hey everyone, it's Trader Rob. Brand new week, brand new trading opportunities. Let's see how our morning strategies and the levels perform this morning right after the intro. As always, nothing that I state on my channel is financial advice. Trading futures or any type of trading is risky business. Any capital that is put out there is at risk for loss. Okay, it's Monday, May 13th, brand new trading week. Love to start the love to start this new week with a few banger of a trades. Would be nice. Let's take a look at our trades from Friday. Morning strategies have been absolutely red hot. Oil session 1 was a winner off the inside bar at 840, got activated into a short that went for 16 ticks. Session 2 also a winner. Was not able to trade session 2. I had a work meeting on Friday, which kind of sucked because this thing went for 19 ticks. Beautiful trade session 2. Trade I was able to take was in gold, and it was another max size trade, 35 ticks, activated into the long, based off of this 805, 810 inside bar. So with that trade on Friday, the account currently sits at 51,398. So let's just call it 51,400. No trade set up on the Rob reversal. This is pre-session, and we had two setups to go long, but both of them closed below the ADMA, so no trade there whatsoever. Let's take a look at our levels for this morning. I already posted in Discord that the charts right now really just don't look very clean to me yet. Not many trading opportunities that obviously can change. But on the ES, the one trade that I had mapped out on Friday is still in play. We still have a gap here above price action that might want to obviously either get touched into or filled. But if price action does go to 52.71, and if I'm in front of the charts, I probably will take this trade on a short with a strong level of 52.72 right above it. Closest to price action, 52.61. Only issue with this trade here is that I don't really have a clear stop loss, so would not take that. 5-minute level at 52.53, and then you got two strong levels, 52.44 and 52.40 right below price action. Taking a look at the NQ. Okay, so NQ just tapped into a level that I had marked off here at 18,328. Again, a big gap above price action. No real good solid levels, even though we just formed this one. So let me just mark that one. So we've got a 5-minute level at 18,303, and we have a 5-minute level at 18,289. Below that, we've got some opportunities. I just don't know if price action is going to get down there. 18,254. This, to me, would be a much better setup, and it would look something like this. Right to here, right back to here. Clear stop loss right behind you. So this is a level at 18,234. You got 231 and 220 below you as a stop loss. And finally, the YM. So YM is just tapped into this 15-minute level at 39,732. You've got a 5-minute level above you at 39,755. To be honest with you, this probably would have been a pretty decent trading opportunity, scalping opportunity right here. But we'll see. You got another level above you at 39,755 and extreme high 39,792. Below price action, we've got a level at 39,666 and a 15-minute level at 39,620. Again, all of these get posted each morning to Discord. I also post, different type of trade setups that I'm looking for. As far as oil this morning, we are definitely in an uptrend, and gold was coming from a pretty strong sell-off, and here for the last maybe 2 hours has been in an uptrend. So stick around for my trades. They will be coming up here shortly. I'm also going to be going live this Wednesday, May 15th. I'll be live at 8 a.m. So if you want to join me, learn some of the strategies, watch me trade, I'd love for you to join. Stick around for trades and the trade recap coming up shortly.
Order canceled.
All right, and here is our first trade of the morning. No trade in gold this morning. And so this is oil session 2. We do get in that red inside bar. We get activated into a short here. Really small trade. Obviously, I adjusted my stop loss to the top of that source bar. Was only 9 ticks and looking for 9 ticks of take profit. Now, with it being such a small trade, not a lot of room to breathe here. I know some members have, kind of made a rule where, if it's under 10, they'll go to 10 or they'll go to 15 ticks, which is not a bad idea. To be honest with you, I think this thing came maybe a tick and a half away from stopping me out here. So in the beginning, just was not feeling great about the trade. The momentum was obviously not there, pushing out. But then sellers do step in, and I start seeing movement in the direction, obviously, that we were hoping for. And we end up getting some pretty good follow through here with sellers. And even though obviously it's a small trade, only $90, at risk, or $90 take profit. It's really the only trade that I was able to take this morning with the morning strategies. Oil session 1 was a winner, but not currently trading that one. So it was, it's still a positive to get a winning trade here. So, like I said, the sellers, they make this final push down, full take profit. Oil session 2, nice trade.
Target filled.
Well, just another really nice day of trading. Took one, obviously you guys just saw the video. I was able to get into oil session 2, tiny winner. It was only 9 ticks. Let's pull that one up. Oil session 1 was a winner. I believe that the last 8 trades, all in oil for both sessions, have been winners. So I think that goes back probably like four trading days. So take that for whatever it's worth. Really nice setup. I honestly wanted to jump in on this setup in my cash account for oil session 1, and I'll kind of explain to you what my feeling is. I've said many times that when you get the inside bar, that's what the strategy is really based off of. We're looking for that little moment of indecision in the marketplace, and we're looking for that kind of pent-up demand to shoot price action into a very predetermined area that we control with our source candle, which is always the candle that is in front of the inside bar. And when we see another inside bar set up, meaning that the trade has still not activated, because again, you would have your order to go long at the top here, and you would also have an order to go short at the bottom of this inside bar. And you're just kind of waiting for price action. And here we have almost 11 or 12 minutes before we get into this trade. And you can see that this thing just shoots out like a rocket ship right outside of that. And based on these 2 inside bar plays that are consecutive, sometimes we even see 3, I just believe that the strategy gets even stronger. Doesn't show up often enough to make it an actual strategy. But when I see it, I really like it. So Yeah, so I did not take that trade. Took oil session 2 for a very quick winner of 9 ticks. And let's just see where our strategy is. So oil session 1 is up 97 ticks for May, so that would be $970 on a 1 E-mini. Oil session 2 is up 83 ticks, which would be $830. And finally, with gold, there was no trade here this morning, so you can see we had no inside bar at all, so no trade set up. Gold currently sits 131 ticks up for May, so about $1,310. But also no trade set up. Thought we were going to get one here in the morning. I can't remember. It's hard for me to pinpoint where it was, but I thought we were going to get activated. But to be honest with you, this would have been a little tough to trade anyways. You got 2 setups to go long, both close below the ADMA, so that invalidates it. It might have, no, I wasn't even in front of the charts here yet at that point. And then you get a setup to go short at 11:45, and that gets invalidated because it closes above the ADMA. So no trade today on the Rob reversal. Did take a really, really nice trade on my levels here this morning and posted the setup on Discord. And my feeling here, this is on the ES, so my feeling was, and I think, let's see, I probably started the video around here. We were up here. It was probably around, actually it was somewhere around here, around 7:30, 7:40, and didn't really think that price action would get all the way into these 2 levels here, but the patience that I had for this setup was, and here's my thinking behind it. I have 2 levels, 2 15-minute levels. So I've got another layer of defense below me that I could very clearly put a stop loss under. Now, so I posted this, let me just see here really quickly on my Discord. All right, so I posted the setup at 9:55 in the morning. So 9:55 puts you right around here. So still price action hadn't touched this level. Put the arrow, and I even put my stop loss and my take profit where I was going to be looking at. And finally got into this trade. I actually got a little scared because this thing just shot straight down. And I also made a comment that I did not like my risk to reward on this trade, because I was actually risking. Actually, it's not so bad. I thought it was less than that. Hold on one second. I believe that. Let me see. Hold on. I was risking 275 to make 250. So this might be off here just a little bit. I've got the original screenshot that I posted while I was in the trade, and I could see my take profit was 250, was right at this line right here, and my stop loss was 275. So granted, yes, I did not like the risk to reward on that, but sometimes with trading, I would much rather have a stop loss behind a level that I feel like I can get some defense from. And that was this level right here at 52.40. That was my level. So I put my stop loss a little below it. And then as far as my take profit was concerned, it was a fresh level right on the 5 minute, right here. Okay. So that's exactly, I could see price action wanting to go back and tap that. And that's exactly what it did. So instead of always just trying to get 2 to 1 or 1.5 to 1, 1 to 3, whatever it is that you're looking for on your risk to reward, I personally feel like it's probably smarter to put your stop loss in an area where you don't think that it's going to get hit, or you have a higher probability of it not getting hit, and put your take profits in an area where you have a strong possibility of it tapping into. So that was my thinking behind this trade. And made $250 on the levels there. Obviously, these levels today got respected pretty damn well, at least going up until probably noon. So let's take a look at the YM first. I haven't even looked at this chart yet. Definitely not a. Let's see. Did I mark anything here? Okay, so I had to mark the setup, or obviously in the beginning part of the video, that setup wouldn't have worked because I probably would have taken a short from here. I didn't take this trade, but you would be. I mean, I guess this is in hindsight. So I mean, yeah, you've got a level here, but my level of defense would have been right here at 39,755, and I would have got stopped out no matter what. I mean, the move was right. The idea was definitely right, but just not a very clean trade in my opinion. And then finally, let's just take a look at the NQ. The NQ. So my trade setup today that I gave you guys in the beginning was a retracement down to 18,234. It's exactly what we got right at 1210. Literally tapped right into that level. Got a really nice trade right back out if you were in that trade. But again, it's like I'm gaining a lot more confidence in my levels. There's a reason why, there's a line here, there's a line there, and those are the lines that are just constantly getting touched into. And then you're starting to see rejections out of some major levels, which is my 15-minute level. So again, every day I'm getting a little bit more confident in trading them. I'm probably going to start trading these and also in cash account, just because I feel like it's adding another trade setup to my morning that if the setup is there, I know I'm patient enough now as a trader where I'm really only looking for one setup per day, and I'm only taking one trade per day. The second that I feel like I just want to keep coming into the market, that's when you start over trading, revenge trading, and nothing good usually comes of that. So I had a good day there on the levels. Only $90 on the eval today, so I think this is probably up to 1,500. So that's great. And remember, I am going to be going live this Wednesday, 8 o'clock Central Time. Hopefully you guys can join me. We'll map out all of my levels, explain it, what it is exactly that I'm looking for. I think people found a big benefit of that during my last stream. And any questions you guys have on the morning strategies, I'm there to answer. So I will see you guys here tomorrow. Happy trading. Let's get it.